Hey friend, how's it going? Thomas Decker here from GuitarRevolution.ca, and I'm here because I want to help you to become the best guitarist you can ever be. It doesn't matter if you're just starting out or if you already play guitar and you want to go to the next level, this channel is for you. Do you know how to play the C major 7? What about the A major 7? What about A7, like dominant 7? What about A minor 7 flat 5? That's the half diminished chord. Do you know how to play G major 7? What about D diminished? Do you know how to play the D diminished 7? I'm gonna teach you very quickly here in this video how to make changes on the chords that you already know to accomplish those chords, the 7th chords, okay? Very simple, by changing the notes of the chords that you already know. So like C, or A, D, E, G, caged, right? I'm gonna get a few of these chords, make a little adjustment, and you're gonna see how you have completely different result. Let me zoom in. I'm gonna break it down for you. Let's do it. Very well. Take a look at this chord here. You know this chord, right? Maybe you play like this, like me, or you play like this. I've seen people playing like this, or even like this. That's the A major chord, right? Very simple, very, everybody knows that chord. Everybody plays guitar, right? So from here, I'm gonna teach you how to play the A major 7, the A7, the A minor 7, the A half diminished, and the A diminished, why not? Okay? We're gonna break down here the intervals of this chord. Where's the root, where's the third, where's the fifth, and the octave. And from here, from knowing where they are, we'll be able to make those changes to accomplish those chords that we want, okay? So, in this chord here, for example, the A is on the A string. Of course, A is on A string, but that's the root, okay? When you're playing the D string, sorry, that's the fifth. G string is gonna be the octave, so A and A. On my pinky here, the B string is my third. If I wanna make a minor, I just make this note flat, right? That's what you do. Major, minor. Okay, all right. And the E string is the fifth. Okay, now let me play the 7th chord here. To play a 7th chord, we're gonna have to change the octave, okay? The octave is right here. If we play this flat, so instead of playing A, we play, what is this? G sharp on top of that chord. Here we have the A major 7, okay? So A, I make the octave flat, so I have a major 7, so the A major 7. If I make the major 7 flat, I have, what is this? A dominant 7 chord, okay? Okay, so from major, I go to major 7 to dominant 7. Now if I move the third that is here, I make an A minor 7, right? This is the A minor 7. You probably played this before. Now if I change the 5th here and make it flat, still holding the minor, this is the diminished, half diminished chord, okay? And then I'm not playing the head, not playing the high E there. I'm stopping on the G, on the B string. 1, 2, 3, 4, not playing that. Right, now let's play the same thing 2 frets up, or 3 frets up, holding the C chord. Okay, the intervals will be in the same spot. Root, 5th, octave, 3rd, and 5th again. So if I have this, it's a C major. If I flat the ring finger here, I have to switch my fingers around like that. I'll have the C major 7, Jazzy, right? And I make this even flatter. This will be a dominant 7, right? Kind of bluesy. And then I can start touching the third. So C major, C major 7, C7. Now let's change the third here. C minor 7. And now let's change the 5th. So I have to kind of switch my fingers around. Kind of like this. I can still hold the bar. I like to do like this. I switch my finger 1, put my finger 2 here, still holding the 7th, right? Here with the pinky I hold the 3rd, and then I put my ring finger on the D string to make it half diminished. So major, major 7, dominant 7. That's the sound dominant 7, the tritone. The minor 7, dominant 7. And another thing I can do here is still make this 7th here even flatter. So if I bring this down, holding all of what I did before, this is the 7th, diminished 7th. You heard this before, right? So what I'm doing from minor, making it the 5th flat, and then I'm moving this even a little on the G string, 1 note behind, holding all the notes that I had before. And then if I play the same chord every 3 frets, it's like I'm playing the same chord again and again, just as an inversion. Oh, it's tight. No, here, not so tight. So that's how it works with the A shape. Now let me show you if we do that with the D shape. Okay, here, root. So let me show you the pick here. Root, D string is root, then 5th, octave, and 3rd. Root, 5th, octave, 3rd. All right, let's move the octave on the B string 1 fret lower. I can do like this, right? I was here, I can breathe like this, or I can just do like a bar. Oh yeah, there we have it. Jazzy. Beautiful. Let's make this 7th 1 fret behind. Oh yeah, dominant 7. So again, I'm just moving the note on the B string. Right? So octave, major 9, then major 7, dominant 7. Now let's move the 3rd. The 3rd is on the E string. Minor 3rd. I'm gonna get this note and bring it back. So I can either just move like this, or since I'm already here, with finger 1 is here, I can just make a bar. Right? So major, major 7, dominant 7, minor 7. Okay? Let's move this note here. We didn't touch that one. Let's move back 1 fret. Still holding all the other notes here, so I can just do a bar. This is the half diminished chord, okay? And I still can move the note here, still a half step back to have a full diminished chord. So it will be like this. Pretty cool, right? Sorry, my dog's barking upstairs. Very cool. Like that, you will have, and my carpal tunnel is hurting. I'm gonna have a surgery done soon. Like that, you're gonna have all the 7th chords. Let's bring this 3 frets up, just because the other one we move 3 as well. See, I bring the root, 5th, the octave, and the 3rd. Some people, yeah, I think that's the best way to play. Okay, what note is this? What chord? This is an F, F major. So D, D sharp, E, F, right? On the shape of D. Let's move the octave that is on the G string. Opa, that's the E string. There, octave, half step back. You can either do it like this, or just like this, or like this. You have to play these 3 notes together with the bass here, right? Okay, so major, major 7. Let's keep moving the B string note there. Dominant 7. You hear that? Now let's make it minor. The minor is on the E string, so there we go. Minor, major, major 7, dominant 7, minor 7. The next will be this note here. Let's bring it down. Half step. Move your fingers around. And like this. Like this. No, like this, all together. Sorry. Let's do it again. Major. Major 7, or like this, right? Dominant 7. Minor 7. Now this note here we're gonna bring down. So half diminished. And let's make this 7th here, where my ring finger is on the B string, still diminished. So it will be the same fret my finger 1 is. This is the full diminished chord. And this is the one I can go every 3 frets up. Right? Because every note in this chord has step and a half in between. Oh. One more time. F major, D shape, major 7, or like this, dominant 7, minor 7, minor 7 flat 5, or half diminished. You can play like this or like this. Sorry, I cannot feel my fingers no more because I have carpal tunnel from working in construction, and my hands are very, very numb. It's really hard for me to play this without feeling my fingers. Half diminished chord, or minor 7 flat 5. That's why you see those crazy notations. Minor 7 flat 5. You get a minor 7 and make the 5 flat. Starting to feel my fingers again. And the full diminished 7 chord. So you see, if you know where the intervals are on a specific chord, you can do and play any chord imaginable. I'm gonna do very quickly here the E shape, okay? Major. Better view, probably this major. Major 7. Dominant 7. Like this, or even like this. So I'm moving the note on the D string. Right? Minor 7. The 5th is on the B string that I'm working here. Here, diminished, or half diminished, and fully diminished. One more time. Major. I'm gonna move the notes on the D string. Major. And I'm gonna not use the fifth on the A string. The fifth is gonna be right here. So 1, octave, third, and fifth. Okay. There we go. Major 7, dominant 7, minor 7, moving the notes on the G string now. Major, minor, right? Now the diminished, I'm gonna move my pinky, the B string, make it flat. And now, so this is the half diminished, or minor 7, flat 5, right? Now, come on, my fingers, I can't feel my fingers. And then I'm gonna make it this note flat, because that's the 7th. This is the diminished 7. So I can just make it like a bar here to make it work. 3, 3. So there you go. If you know where the intervals are in your chords, the basic chords, right? I did the A shape, the D shape, and the E shape, because they're very friendly that way. We put it that way. You can change, starting with the octave to 7, major 7, right? Dominant 7, then change the third to make it a minor 7, change the fifth to make a minor 7 flat 5 or half diminished, and change the 7, change the 7th, the flat 7 to double flat 7 to have a half or a full diminished 7 chord. Now, it requires practice, your training, right? It's a very cool, good exercise. I just thought my student where I teach at a college here, and this was eye-opening. So I thought, I'm gonna make a video about that. Maybe I can help someone there. I hope this was helpful. Now, intervals goes way deeper than that, right? Regarding scales and even the 9th chords, right? 7, 9, 7, 13, and so on, 11th. So there are more to the chords, but this, if you know this, that I taught you here, if you know these things, you can easily, not easily, but you can get to the other chords for sure. Now, I really hope this was helpful and eye-opening for you. It was for my student where I teach at a college. Put it to practice. Go over that, go through that, find different chords, right? And you're gonna get a better view, a better understanding of your fretboard that way, in a very practical way. And if you wanna go more practical than this, if you wanna get deeper in your guitar playing, I want to invite you to click the link below and download my 30-day lead guitar jumpstart guide, where I have lessons like this, where you can exercise 8 main tools that every lead guitarist should exercise. If your goal is to become a lead guitarist, really want to encourage you, download that guide, because it will help you tons. I have a list of the tools and the things that you need to learn and practice, and you can double check, okay, I'm good at this, or oh, this item I'm not good. So you can go down in the file, the PDF, and watch a lesson. There's a link for you to click and watch a lesson regarding that topic. Okay, so it's very, very helpful. In 30 days, if you're like, commit, okay, gonna go through this for the next, and I have separated, okay, week 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can work on those things. It will get your playing, your skill levels and your lead levels to the next level for sure. One of the things, intervals. That is something that we as guitarists, we need to know. We need to get, the hang of it. It's easier if you start looking at the simple things you play and start to connect with the intervals thought behind. Okay? Again, thank you so much for watching, spending this time with me. Hope this was helpful, and see you in the next lesson.